Hello everyone. Today we're going to be baking salsa macha. For those of you who don't know what salsa macha is, it is a Mexican condiment or salsa made from a mixture of dried chilies, nuts, seeds, onions, garlic. You could pretty much add whatever you'd like to it as long as it stays crispy. While I am smashing this garlic and taking the peel off, I have my oil heating up. I get it around 300 degrees Fahrenheit. You want your garlic to be sliced. You could chop it up too if you'd like it, just know that it is going to cook faster. Next we have these beautiful spring onions. I'm just going to take the roots off. You will take the tops off as well. You reserve the tops for chicken stock, vegetable stock, garnish for whatever you may be making after. Now that we have the onions cut, we are going to start cooking them very gently in oil. You don't want it to fry immediately. You want this fry to be kind of a low and slow cook. Now, one thing I forgot to add to the ingredients list is the fresh bay leaf, bay laurel, and I also decided to throw in some avocado leaves that I had in my pantry. While the onions are slightly cooking, I'm going to go ahead and just allow those to keep on frying up. In the meantime, I have these pasilla de Oaxaca chilies. These are smoked pasilla chilies from Oaxaca. Now, I'm only taking out the seeds because I just don't want them to burn as I'm frying up all of these chili pieces. A little bit's fine, I don't mind it, but it's gonna give it a more bitter taste if you do end up frying the chili seeds with the chili pods. Now it's your choice if you want to tear them into little pieces, cut them with a knife or with scissors. Just make sure that they are all kind of even sized pieces that you're gonna either chop or tear them into. The next chilies that we have here are the chipotle negros. Now these are very rare, I guess, to get in the States. I'm lucky enough to know a few farmers that do actually grow them here in California, and so I was able to get some of these beautiful ones from them. These next chilies are called chile tutsa. Very thin-skinned red chilies. I can't exactly remember where they're from. And I also mix these ones with the chipotle. These ones are the amarillos. They're both really thin-skinned chilies. To bring the heat to the salsa macha, I am going to be adding 4 arbol chilies. I don't want them overly spicy. I want to be able to taste the subtle nuances of the other chilies within this salsa macha. And you can see the onions, bay leaves are starting to crisp up. Just ever so gently. Decided to add the garlic in now. If you add the garlic in before, it's just going to burn. So getting closer, and about maybe 20 minutes later, you have this beautifully fried onion garlic mixture that you're going to strain very carefully into this metal mixing bowl. Just listen to how crispy this is. With the oil that you have in the bowl, you are going to put it back in your pot, get it warm once again, and begin to gently fry the peanuts. As the peanuts are getting closer to golden brown, add your sesame seeds, because these are only going to take about 10 seconds for them to really just crisp up and release a little bit of the flavor and aroma. Again, you are going to strain this over the sieve and reserve the oil. Then rinse and repeat with the oil back in the pot. You can turn up the heat a little bit. You want it roughly around 300 to 325 degrees Fahrenheit. With the chilies, they are going to fry fairly quickly. With the chilies, you want to pull them out before they get a little bit too dark, because they will continue to fry for a few seconds once you do pull them from the oil. When you have all your chilies beautifully fried, you are going to put them into another bowl. And to the bowl that has all the residual oil that you fried everything in, you're going to start adding your sugar, honey, whatever you feel like. It could be agave, sweetener of some sort. Next, we are going to pulverize our fried chilies using a food processor. Make sure that you pulse it. Don't just turn it on and let it turn it into powder. Next, you're going to add your peanuts, sesame seeds, and pulse those as well. Again, you don't want to blend it for too long, otherwise you'll end up having chili peanut butter, which I guess could be good, but that's not what we're going for this time. And then we are going to add our onions, garlic to the mix and just quickly pulse it. Add all that to your mixing bowl once it's nice and pulverized. Now, your oil should be room temp. You don't want it hot for this next part, because otherwise you will really burn your chilies and you'll take away the beautiful crispiness that you work so hard to get. Just mix it all together. And there you go. You have beautiful salsa matcha that you could add to eggs, toast, whatever you want. Enjoy.